I didn't think that was good enough, did you?
I know what you mean. I thought that too.
I don't want you frying any more eggs for Katie either. Give her something simple next time. She's been eating too many eggs recently and I don't think it's good for her. She didn't feel that good before, so I had to take her to class.
What about taking the bus? Is that a good idea or not?
You took her there when she needed to go, so I wanted to do the same too. I want to be just as nice to her as you are. I don't want to let her down in any way. What are you going to be doing today? Spending time doing your thesis? Do you have anything else to do or not?
Does it really matter if I've got things to do? Is any of this your business? I don't think you need to concern yourself with that kind of thing. So what if I did have some free time now? Why are you acting like this? Is there any need for it?
Well, I want to clean the fridge today. It really needs to get done. We need to use bleach too. I want it to be really nice and clean. I've been meaning to do it for so long but never got around to it. Do you think you can do that for me? It would be so nice of you if you could.
You're just gonna stand there and tell me what to do? You think I'm some kind of housemaid? You really think that it's my job to do all of this? Why should I do it? Why can't you?
What's wrong with you? Are you not happy about something today? You don't usually act like this.
I'm being like this because you're expecting me to put aside my thesis and do some housework. I really don't think that's a good reason to neglect my thesis. What do you think? I can't believe you've even suggested it.
You must have some free time to help me out and do a bit of housework. I don't want you leaving it all to me. It might be nice for you too. It'll give you some time to get away from your work and rest your mind.
I do not have time to do what you want me to do. I'm busy and I don't want to do it.
You can't even spare a bit of time? Nothing at all?
No, I need to do some things, including buy a new pair of shoes.
You bought a wallet last month. Do you really need to go shopping again?
That was a wallet. I need something else now. It's getting a bit cold and I want some new shoes to keep my feet warm. I don't want to be getting cold toes this winter. That would be awful.
I wish you didn't have to spend all this money.
Never mind that. When is the housemaid's arm going to be better?
I think it's going to be sometime next week. I'm not sure exactly. Are you going to the library again after lunch? Is that part of your plan?
That's the plan, yes. I need to go and look at some things for my thesis. It's important, so I don't want to miss that too. Come here a moment. I need to do something.
What is it?
Your clothes are folded at the back and they need some adjusting slightly.
Oh, really? Thanks for that. I've sent the money to you. I hope you get it soon.
Thank you for doing that. It's gonna really be a big help for me.
I want to support you as much as I can. I'm going to keep sending you money until you get the job you deserve so much. I can't wait for it to happen. I'm going to be so proud of you when the day finally comes.
How's the shop doing? Is it going okay?
It's going well. It can be slow at times, but I know what I'm doing. I really understand business well, so it's not a big deal for me.
I know you're good at what you do.
How about things at home? Are you eating well? What about Katie? Is she getting along well?
She's doing really well. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, I really miss Katie. Can't wait to see her again. Customers are going to be coming in now, so I have to go.
Okay, Mom, you go and do what you have to do. I can talk to you again another time.
I don't think we need to worry about pregnancy.
What makes you say that?
I just don't think we need to think about it. I think we're going to be fine.
What's going on here? What are you talking about? How can you not be bothered about getting pregnant?
Well, I want to have a child myself, so we don't need to worry about it. If it happens, then it happens.
What do you mean by that?
Why don't we get together? I want it to be official.
I thought that we were going to talk about that kind of thing after I get my doctorate. I want to get that done first.
You've been saying that for a long time now. We've been together for 2 years and you keep on making me wait. I don't want to wait any longer. Why don't you be bold and do what I want you to do?
I really don't know if now is the time, so please don't try to force it.
Can't you leave your wife and family behind and run off with me? I don't want to go on like this, living in secret. Things need to change.
I'm sorry about it. I don't think it's possible.
You fell out of love with your wife a long time ago. Isn't it time to move on and let her go? Ever since she had your daughter, she just hasn't had the time to really care for you. You're not the focus of her attention anymore, and you know that. You're just the biological father and nothing more. If you want to get away from your wife without paying child support, then now is your best chance to do that. You need to take your chance while you have it. We can be together now. Now is our time. You've been telling me over and over again that we can't be together, and I just can't take it anymore. I really need things to change. I can't go on like this.
Why do you want to talk about this now? Why did you have to bring this up?
It's time for you to leave her and be with me. I've had enough of these games. I don't want to go on any longer. I just wanted to let you know that I wanted a child too.
We can think about having a child after we're officially together. I don't want to talk about it before then.
I read in a book that the best way to keep a man is to have a child for him. If you do that, then he won't leave you. A child is a great way to keep you together. It can bind us into a relationship. You know how much I love you, and you know I want to be with you always.
I love you too. We were meant to be together.
Now is the time for you to prove it to me. You need to prove your love.
I just don't know when I'm going to get my doctorate, and I don't know when I'm going to get the job I want. I don't feel so secure right now, and I don't want to be having a child with you. It's just something that we're going to have to leave for the future. I really worry about what people are going to think if we have a child together. I'm still married to my wife. What will my family think if they find out about all of this? There's going to be so much shame.
Then get a divorce with her and get married to me. What are you waiting for?
I don't think now is the right time. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Maybe one more year. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I'm going to see the doctor this weekend.
The doctor? Why? What are you going to talk about?
I am going to talk about getting pregnant. I really want it to happen soon, so I'm going to get some advice.
Are you being serious about all of this? Now is not the right time.
Let's go together. I want you there by my side. You're going to be the dad.
I can't come with you. I have to take Katie to see her grandparents.
That isn't good enough reason. I want to have a child as soon as possible.
I think it might be better if we broke up.
What? What do you mean by that?
I don't want to have a child with you. I don't want to go that far. If that's what you want, then maybe we should call it a day and move on. You can find someone else.
You can't mean this. I don't want anyone else. I want you and you only.
If you really love me, then you'd be happy to wait longer for me to be ready. If things keep going on like this, then I'm going to fall out of love with you. I can't deal with the stress and pressure.
I told you I wanted a child and then you threatened to break up with me. Now you want me to wait for you? Why would I believe what you're saying? You don't even seem to care about me at all.
If you're not prepared to wait for me, then we're going to have to break up. There's no other option.
Do you really love me, or is this all a game to you?
If I'm honest, I don't really know. I don't know how I feel.
Seriously? Is that how you feel?
I had a child with my wife, and now the relationship has gone sour. It happens, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I want us to have a child too.
Are you not going to come with us?
You'll have to go on your own this time. Sorry about that.
Dad, let's go together. Mom has to go to work.
I have to do the washing and clean the house, then I have to go to work. If you go now, then that might be a better plan. What do you think? I don't recognize this number. It must be something to do with you. You hurry up and go. I'll deal with this.
Bye, Mom.
Hello? It's June here. How can I help you? Yes, it's me. You've got the right number, and that's my husband. You're right about that.
I think I'm at the entrance to your apartment complex.
How did you know where we live? How did you find out about that?
If you come and meet me now, then I can tell you all about it. I know some things about your husband. Aren't you curious to find out what they are? I knew I would find you here.
How did you know where we lived?
Your husband told me, that's how I know.
What is going on here? What is this girl talking about?
Didn't he tell you anything about it?
Why did you come here?
I came here because I wanted to talk to you.
What did you want to tell me? What is the purpose of all this?
What's the purpose of all this? You want to know what I want to talk to you about? Are you going to believe me if I tell you? Do you believe David? Does he always tell you the truth?
What are you talking about here?
He's your husband and he's the father of your child. I'm asking you if you believe him and what he says to you.
What are you doing here, and why are you asking me these questions? Don't you think it's a little bit strange? I don't even know you. How did you learn about me?
I know you. I know you're David's wife. I know all about you. Why won't you answer my question? Do you believe him or not? Is he honest to you?
Why do I need to answer? Why are you even here?
Please be a bit nicer to me. You don't need to be so defensive.
What do you expect me to do when a random person like you comes and starts asking me strange questions? What do you expect me to think? This isn't exactly normal, is it? It seems to be that you're a lot younger than me. I really don't think it's acceptable for you to be asking me these kinds of questions. I almost feel like you're trying to insult me here, and I really don't like that. It might be a good idea if you were to stop being rude to me and just get out of here.
You're just going to walk away from this? You don't want to know what happened?
Don't you have something better to do with your time? Why are you here asking me all these questions?
If we have 20 questions and you listen to them all, are you going to understand why I came here?
What do you mean by that?
Did he tell you that he never looked at another woman? Did he tell you that he only had eyes for you? If he told you that he'd never looked at another woman, then would you believe him?
If I didn't believe him, then how could I get through this life? I had to believe him.
Then I don't think you're going to be able to survive.
What are you trying to say to me here? What job do you do anyway? You look like you might work in a club or something like that. You spend a lot of time entertaining men? Is that what you do?
I see him a lot. Several times a week. He really loves me. He has really strong feelings for me. Ah! What did you do that for?
You look like you needed some water.
Do you even know what happened between me and your husband?
I have nothing to say about that.
Talk to me. Give me an answer.
I don't want to know what happened between you and him. I don't want to hear about it. I know you didn't want to do it. You just did it for money.
You think I did it for money? Is that how you're going to console yourself? It isn't true.
That wasn't the case? If it wasn't the case, then I'm sorry about that. I just thought you might be that kind of girl. Certainly it looks that way to me.
What makes you think this?
You've been cheating with someone's husband. Why else would you be doing that? You seem to be just that type of girl. Give me an answer. Do you want me to throw some more water on you?
No, don't do that.
You need to get out of here right now before things get a whole lot worse for you. Did you think you could come here and act stupid and I wouldn't do anything about it? Did you really think you could come here and humiliate me? Was that your plan?
How can you be so unpleasant to me?
Get out of here. Leave!
Dad, Mom's gone to sleep.
I know that. She must be really tired. I called her and she didn't even answer it. I wonder what happened to make her fall into such a deep sleep.
Dad, can you help me with my hair, please?
It's a bit late now, so it's going to be too much trouble for me to help you with your hair. You're just going to have to dry it off and then go to bed. You'll have to sort it out tomorrow. I'll help you then.
Okay, Dad. I understand.
Just go and brush your teeth and then go to bed.
Okay, I'll do that. Good night. I'm going to bed now.
Make sure you brush your teeth. We don't want you getting any problems now, do we?
Don't worry. I can remember to do that.
Okay, that's a good girl. I can help you with your hair tomorrow.
Why do you say that?
Oh my god, I didn't see you there.
Since when?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Are you dreaming?
Don't tell me lies. You've been with another girl. I know all about it. You and her have been meeting each other about 4 times a week. When did it start? How long has it been going on for?
How do you know about that? How could you possibly know?
Why are you stumbling over your words? Just get it out and tell me. You must know. How can you be confused? You thought I didn't know about it, didn't you? You thought I wouldn't find out.
I don't know what to say right now.
What if something happens to your job? Are you expecting me to earn all the money for the family?
I thought we were in this together.
Did I marry into the wrong family?
I don't think so.
That girl isn't much older than your daughter, and you've been spending a lot of time with her. You want to ruin your daughter's life? Are you some kind of hypocrite? If I went into your daughter's room now and started talking to her, what would she think? I hope you know what's coming to you. Your whole life is going to get a lot worse than it is now.
Please don't do this. Be nice to me.
You've bought me so many nice things. You always bought me clothes and bags. You bought me shoes and watches. You also paid for my car to be upgraded. You did these things, but you didn't go to work. You wanted me to do it all, and then you were hoping that I wouldn't find out about what you were up to.
I always tried my best to be nice to you.
You thought you could just buy me things and I wouldn't notice you were cheating? I'm surprised that you didn't go crazy over it all.
I was lonely. I didn't know when I was going to get my doctorate. I felt very gloomy.
So you thought you'd go out there and see another woman 4 times a week? Was that what you wanted to do? When did it start? Tell me, please, I really need to know about it.
It started 2 years ago.
Where did you meet? In a bar?
She's the manager of a wine bar that I go to.
That's just as bad. You've really hurt me here.
I'll break up with her.
I don't want it all to be exposed. I don't want people to find out the real you. This is just how men are. You're only being like this now that you've been discovered.
She was just a mistake. I didn't want it to happen at all.
Oh, complete trash. This all sounds like an excuse to me. You met her for 2 years and now you're telling me it was a mistake? I really don't think that was the case.
Please believe me, I'm not lying to you.
Do you know what makes me even more angry? I thought that you were going to the library for 2 years. You were going over to her house in the day to be with her and I didn't even know about it. I was at work making money. You think this was just a mistake? You did it for too long for it to be a mistake. I am going to go to sleep now and then I'll go out tomorrow. I don't want to talk to you about this now. We can talk about it later. Don't make too much noise. I don't want Katie to get disturbed by all this.
You have to forgive me. We have a child together. We need to live here together. We're married and we can't just let it go that easily. Don't you know that? It was just a mistake. You need to accept that.
Do not tell me that this was just a mistake. You didn't just do it once. You did it over and over again. That isn't a mistake. Do you want me to get this reading light and smash it over your head? I suggest that you get out of my room now and don't come back in.
Why aren't you eating and why are you just looking at my face?
Mom?
I want you to eat your breakfast and then go and practice your violin. I know it's Sunday, but that doesn't mean you can just play games. You need to do something more productive than that.
I know you and Dad had an argument. I heard it.
Oh, really? Did you?
Are you going to get a divorce?
No, we're not going to do that.
If you and Dad get a divorce, am I going to go and live with Grandma and Granddad?
Who told you this?
There are 3 people in my class whose parents got divorced. It didn't go well for them.
Really? Is that true?
Some remarried and they really didn't like it. Another person, both the mom and dad got remarried, so they had 4 parents. And it made them really crazy and they were crying and angry about it.
You don't want me to get divorced?
You and Dad are both young. If you don't remarry, then Grandma is going to be really upset by it.
I've been thinking about getting a divorce.
You can get a divorce if you want to.
What do you mean by that? I thought you didn't want me to. If it's going to hurt you, then I think it's something we should try to avoid. I don't want to upset you about all this. It can be hard in life sometimes. People upset you and we can't forgive them for it. Your dad and I have had an argument, but I don't want this whole drama to spread to you and hurt you too. If we can't avoid it, then that's what we're going to do. I'll do my best. I don't want to let you down.
You don't need to stay with him just for me. I don't want you to do that. I know he's been a bad person and has been with another woman. If it's too bad for you, then you just do what you have to do.
If you're going to be like this, then it's going to hurt me even more.
I can go and live with Grandma and Grandpa. I don't mind.
Open the door. Are you gonna come and open this? Come and open the door now. Are you just gonna say nothing over this?
I'm just going to lie here on the sofa. I don't care about him anymore. He let me down.
Is this true? Did it really happen?
It's true. It's a shock. How can someone be so brazen? I'll never know. This information is causing a real scene among the workers.
The manager has gone on vacation abroad, so we can't contact the manager. How should we get in contact? Someone goes away when something like this happens, and there's really nothing we can do about it. It's all a bit of a shock for me, and I'm sure it is to you too. Who could have imagined that such a thing would take place? I really don't know what to think about it myself. I think it's best if I don't think about it at all.
I don't think we need to get involved with it. We just need to leave it as is.
Has the representative come out of their room yet or not? The representative just came in with some coffee, ready to start a day at work.
What are you talking about? The representative just went for lunch. I saw it with my own eyes.
Really? When? When did that happen?
Is that really important? Do you even need to know that?
I can't believe that I know about this thing. It's really crazy to me.
You don't need to think about it too much. I think we need to be as understanding as we can be. People do all kinds of funny things, and it's not right for us to judge them. We need to have confidence and work together with the representative to do the business tasks.
But did you see the girls that were coming in here? They were so good looking. It was a big chairperson from the TK group.
Oh, you sure about that? Is that true? How does something like that happen? How can there be such violence involving a cheater? I'll never know.
The person who uploaded this to the website seems to be the same person who was cheating. Maybe it's the same person. Do you think she'd do a thing like that? They even put pictures up there of the manager's husband. The person wanted to let the world know about their relationship.
This is just like being stabbed in the heart with a dagger. Must have caused so much pain.
Wait a moment. Let me just make the image a little bit larger. That way I can look at the person's face.
Why do you want to do that?
The girl here is the manager of a wine bar nearby.
Really? Are you sure about that?
This girl's not too old either. She's quite young. She's done really well for herself in life already.
Really? Is that right? Why don't we go and see her for real? Mom, is this meat?
You eat it. I don't want it. You're not my mom, so you can't make me eat the food. Put some other food on it, too. That will make it taste nicer.
Dad, look at this. You really like to eat fried rice. I know that. Do you want to eat some of this?
I'm okay, thanks. I don't want to eat it. You eat it. I've got something here for myself. I don't need you helping me out.
I think the food tastes better if we all eat together. Don't you think so? I'm so happy. I don't want this to ever end, Mom. Are you going to make some more things for us to eat? I hope you can do. That way we can sit here for a bit longer and be happy together.
Crazy man, look at your daughter now. What is she going to think if we get a divorce? Look at what your child is doing right now. You know why she's being like this, don't you? I'm sat here with you eating food.
Look at our child. If we get divorced, then she's going to be really unhappy. She clearly doesn't want that to happen. We can't get a divorce, and I hope you know that. It's just not going to happen. What is wrong with you, you crazy woman? Why are you biting me right now?
What are you trying to do with your dirty hands?
Be quiet. What are you doing here? Are you trying to cause some more trouble? I really don't think we need to be doing that right now. Now is the time for us to be happy with each other. We need to forgive each other for what we've done wrong and not hold a grudge.
If you try to touch me one more time, then I'm going to go and get the scissors and I'm going to be cutting things off. Be afraid. Can you see these scissors here? I bought them a few days ago. Get out.
What? Why are you doing this to me? Please, don't hate me like this.
If people just lie there in silence and do nothing, then it means they've got something wrong with them. Isn't that right? This has been really hard for me, and I'm not happy about it at all. You need to leave.
I ended it. I ended it from that day, and it's gonna stay like that.
You don't understand what I'm saying here, do you?
Honey, don't do this.
Do you even realize what a terrible thing I've been through here? Everyone in this world is looking at me, and I really don't like that either.
Do these people even know about you? I don't think they do.
The people at my work are all looking at me. They know what happened. The details were put online and everyone has seen it. They even saw photos. They all know what a pathetic and awful man you are. What kind of a business leader is going to look at this and have the confidence to do business? It was a crime committed in my family, and I had to go through this humiliation. It made me cry tears of blood. There was so much pain for me, and I don't want to go through it. Why did you come here? What was the purpose of this?
You think I came here?
Can we solve our problem with money? Can that be done?
If the documents are received at court, then that can solve the problem much better. I think it's going to be enough, don't you?
Why did you come here? I want to ask you this.
Do you still live as one family? Is that still going on, or have things changed for you?
What does that mean? Why are you asking me things like that?
I heard all about what's going on. I can't believe that you're going to continue like this. There really isn't anything special for you to hold on to. If I was you, then I'd get out of there and take the money with me. You can take him to court and win a lot of money from him. It was me who uploaded that stuff to the company website. Your husband is going to have to pay a lot of money, and then he's going to get divorced.
I know it was you who uploaded that to the company website. Who else would have done that? You realized that you couldn't get anything done legally, so you started to act up like this. Is that what happened?
If I were you, then I wouldn't stick with that man anymore. Why would I do that to myself? You need to get rid of him. What's wrong with you? You've got no self-esteem? Are you worried about being on your own again? You won't be able to get by without him? I really can't understand your choices here. It just doesn't make sense to me.
We've been talking here for a long time. It should be obvious to you what's going on. My husband cheated on me for 2 years with another woman. You came to talk to me about this topic. You even put that information on the internet. Then you came round and found me again? I don't think there's any other trash like you in the world. What kind of confidence were you expecting me to have?
You? Don't try to turn this on me.
Don't get angry now. You know what you did. I want you to listen to what I'm saying right now. You know I'm right about it. Do you understand my meaning? Do you know what my intention is?
Why is she talking to me like this? What is wrong with this woman? Why does she have to try and put me through all this? Why can't she be nice to me? I think I know what I need to do.
Do you have anything more to say, or are you just going to sit there and say nothing at all? I don't know how I'm going to feel if you keep going on like this. You need to think of some other way of sorting all this out.
Have you fallen out of love with me? I want you to come to the shop one more time. Please do this for me. We were together for 2 years, and now you're just going to let me go like this? How can you do this to me? I don't want our love to end. I thought I really meant something to you. Are you just going to let me walk out of your life like this? I don't want to do that. You can't let me do that. I want you to come and get me and bring me back into your life. Can't we get together for one more drink? You don't want to meet me one last time?
Does this woman not get bored? Does she not get the message? She just doesn't want to give up. How am I gonna sort this mess out? I just can't see an easy way out of it. To be honest, I would like to see her one last time. It might help to make me feel better, and she might tell me something useful. I have to be brave right now.
Oh my god, look at this. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. This was uploaded at 3 in the morning, and look at the pictures. Who could have imagined? There's even a photo of the phone. It shows the time and date. It was taken this morning at 2 a.m. Look at the title of this. The Second Betrayal. It sounds like it's from a movie. Did they go and meet each other one more time? I didn't think that was going to happen.
This is just going to make this drama even worse. I thought it might blow over, but there's no chance of that happening. How could someone do such a thing? I think we might have to go and see what the manager thinks about this. I wonder what she's going to say. This is really bad. I don't think we need to make it any worse than it already is. I don't think we should go getting involved in this. It's really none of our business.
Well, why don't we have a little fun with this? Come on. I really want to know more about it all.
This is a big problem, and you're going to have to be a big girl over it. I don't want it to harm you, but you need to be aware of what's going on. I really don't want you to get hurt over this. You mean so much to me, and it would really break my heart if you were unhappy. I want to talk to you about this right now, and I hope you're going to be able to understand.
I know what's been going on. Dad has been doing some bad things, and he's done it over and over again. You don't need to be so cautious when you're talking to me about this. I've worked it out for myself.
He told me he was sorry over and over, but then he went and did it again. It's really hurting me, and I don't know if I can forgive him over it.
Is it really that bad?
I don't know if you can understand it all at your age. It might not make sense to you. I want to try and explain it to you as calmly as I can. It might make it easier for us all. He didn't do it once or twice. He did it over and over again. He went out and met another woman. He cheated on me. It's really a terrible thing for someone to do.
Oh, Mom, that's too bad.
I want to be nice to you, but you also need to know that I have a life too. I have to do what's right for me.
You're really hurt about this. Is that right?
That's right. It's been really hard for me, and I'm really not happy about what happened. It's hurt me so much inside, and I need to solve the situation. If we go on like this, then it's going to be hard for you too. It started with me, but things are going to get so bad that it's going to affect you as well. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Does it make sense?
I got the approval of my daughter, and then that was it. I divorced my husband and started a new life without him. He didn't just cheat on me once. He did it over and over again for a long period of time. This was a complete humiliation for me, and it was clear that he didn't really care about my feelings. There was only one thing on his mind: himself. I clearly wasn't what he was concerned about. It went on for over 2 years. Why didn't he stop to think about the effect this was going to have on his family? I can't take the fact that he was so selfish. Why didn't he stop to think about us and what this was going to do? I didn't want to be the kind of woman who just turns the other cheek when her husband cheats. Why would I want to do that? I wasn't going to let this happen. Children need a good environment to live in, and that's what I want to give Katie. I don't want her to live in a home where people are deeply unhappy. I worry about that girl too. Does she have no shame? What was she doing with a man like that? She knew he was married, but she didn't care. Why didn't she stop it and find someone else? He knew how much it was hurting me, but still he went and met that girl. When the truth was exposed once more on the internet for all to see, what a terrible humiliation for me. How was I supposed to take that? After I divorced him, I moved back in with my mom and dad. I just put all my effort into getting my doctorate. I spent a lot of time writing my thesis. By doing this, I was hoping to erase the bad memories I had of being with him. I wanted to move on with my life, and this seemed to be the best way to do it. Things seemed to be a lot better after moving company. I always wanted to work in IT. It's been my goal for a long time. Why is that? Do you remember that woman who owned the wine bar? I remember that girl. There was a big drama with her, wasn't there? Why do you mention her now? What's the matter? She got a man and she's going to get married. Really? Is that true? She's going to marry a boy from a good family. They got a lot of money. Really? Is that the truth? When a girl like that gets married, it doesn't mean anything. She doesn't really care about the family. I guess she's only doing it for money. We all know what kind of girl she is. I bet she's going to cheat on that guy too. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Why would she settle down now when she can go and try to steal another man? I think you might be right about that. I thought that was going to happen too. She's clearly not the right kind of girl to get married to. I wonder why anyone would do it. I also heard that he's really rich. He owns a lot of property, including a building near her wine bar. He's gonna throw out all the tenants so she can use it for herself. He's invested a lot of money in remodeling that place. I wonder what it's gonna look like when it's done. She's been running that place, and she was really young. I bet she's got a lot of money for herself now. She must be using her money, too. She must have enough to do that.
How do you know all this? How did you find out?
I find out on social media. I was just looking around and then found out this kind of thing. That guy fell in love with her, and now he's doing all kinds of crazy things for her. He's given her a lot of stuff, I know that. I wonder how much she's costing him. Families have been ruined over all this, and now she's going to get married to him? Do you want to go and have a drink? I'd love to. Let's do that. But before we go, you need to know all about the wedding invitation. You think I need to know about that? It was sent to my phone. I thought they would be able to print some nice wedding invitations, but it seems they didn't do that at all. I guess it's what people do these days. They just send things over mobile. Oh, really? That's a strange thing to do, isn't it?
Is this where the bride's family are going to sit? Here's a gift.
Really? This is a gift? Why are you doing it like this?
What's wrong with it? You think it's too big?
You didn't give a card with it? What is going on here?
It says, congratulations again. I'm hoping for the best, and that's what you deserve.
Thank you so much for this. It's really nice of you to do this.
This is the groom's family, is that right?
That's right. I'm here with the groom.
I've got a gift here for you. I just wanted to give it to you.
Why is it so big? What's going on here? You really wanted to give such a big gift?
I really wanted to do my best to congratulate you guys on this big day. I really thought it was deserved, so I've done my best to give a nice gift.
You didn't leave a card with it? How are they going to know it's from you? Why don't you write something down now so we know who it came from? That way we can thank you properly sometime in the future. I don't know why anyone would want to give such a large gift and not leave a name on it.
I wrote something here. You don't need to worry about that. They'll know who it came from. It says, congratulations again. They'll know what that means. It's obvious to anyone involved here.
Look at that person over there. I know who that is.
I know who it is, too. Why did you say you wanted to meet them?
To go and have a drink with them. That might be a nice thing to do. It's always nice to have a conversation with people.
Really? You want to do that?
Yes, I wanted to mention it to you.
Why?
It's all about the wedding and how things fell apart so easily. After the wedding was done, the wine bar girl and her husband were going to go on honeymoon, but before they even got to the airport, something bad happened. I knew the marriage was going to fall apart sooner rather than later.
You are certainly right about that.
Someone went there and gave a present to each family. Inside the present was some photos. It was of the girl and how she cheated for 2 years. She stole another man's wife, and she's not to be trusted. I wonder who could have done that.
Such an outrageous thing to do. It's like stabbing someone right in the heart. It must have caused them so much pain. I can't imagine doing something like that. They must have been really brave to do it.
It did more than just that. It caused a whole load of financial problems. She wanted money from him, and he wanted money from her. They were blaming each other and demanding money in return. No one wanted to take responsibility for what happened, and it was all a big mess for everyone involved. I'm not sure in the end who had to pay who, but it really was a shocking situation for all involved. Who could have known that the marriage would fall apart so quickly? I guess that's what happens when you're a bad person. Bad things happen to you. They took out a big loan to do some remodeling on a building he owns. He was doing it for her so she could start a business in there, and now that's not going to happen.
You mean he's going to take that building back and not let her use it? Things were going so well for her, and now she lost it all.
I think they're both going to be in financial difficulty because of all this. It's going to be bad for the two of them.
Oh my, they've lost a whole lot of money over this.
It seems to be that way.
Ha! I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Both families got the photos, and they all found out about what had been going on. They all got to know about her dirty little secret and what kind of a girl she was. They were all there, and they all saw it. It must have been such a shock for them. I bet they didn't know she was like that. I think they thought she was a nice girl. It must have been so humiliating for his family. I can only imagine what they're going through right now. They're not going to be happy about it. It isn't quite what they were hoping for, is it? Do you want to go and have a drink? I'd love to. Let's go and have a big drink. Things are getting a bit scary around here. I don't know what the neighborhood is coming to. I heard that a pretty young girl started a bar. It's a cheap and nasty place. I really don't know why people want to go to those bars. Who would want to do that? It must be hard for her to make a living from running a place like that. I think maybe she wants to try and find a husband amongst her customers. People get into a lot of trouble when they try and do that kind of thing. It's really not a good idea. What kind of a person puts all these posters all over town? They were on the shop door and on the walls. It must take a brave person to do such a thing. I really don't know what to think about it either. There are so many rumors going around right now. I don't know fact from fiction. It was a cheap bar, but she really put a lot of effort into decorating it. I thought it was going to be shut down. I thought the police were going to come along and close the place. I'm getting too old for all of this. I wouldn't want to go there myself. It might be a good idea if people stay away from that place. I know what's going on around here. I'm not making this up. When people start going to that bar, things are going to get ugly. Bad things are going to happen. Is it really going to be that much of a problem? The woman that works there really can't be that bad. I think she can be. I think she's going to cause some tears around here. If you say so, I'm not so sure about it myself. Let's just hope for the best.
It's so nice to sit here with you and drink this expensive wine.
You really want to be here with me?
You come here a lot. I know your face.
You know that?
You come here about 4 times a week?
I like to drink wine. That's why I come here so often.
What do you do for work?
I'm writing my thesis right now for my doctorate. I hope to become an academic.
He comes here and drinks this expensive wine 4 times a week? He must have a lot of money. He's going to be a professor at a university. Wow, such a good job.
You want to have a glass too? I don't have anyone to drink with, so it'd be nice if you could join me.
Thanks so much. It's really nice to get to know you. I'd love to get to know you better.
My name is David. So nice to meet you.
I really think the way she's been asking for money recently is too much, you know? Friends aren't just there to be ATMs. Why does she always only ask you and your boyfriend for money? Does she want to bleed you guys dry?
I don't really think so. I'm not sure why she keeps doing this.
Anyway, I know it's nothing to do with me, but if I were you, I wouldn't hang around with her anymore.
But still, I can't cut a friend off just like that. I'm not like you. You have this scary ability to cut people off cleanly without a second thought. And then you just get on with your life as if nothing ever happened. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen you cry over anyone before. It's no wonder you can't hold down a relationship. Guys don't want to have emotionless rocks for girlfriends, you know?
Hey, there's no need to bring my love life, or lack thereof, into this. And besides, I don't need a boyfriend to be happy. I'm perfectly fine on my own. Being in a relationship and having to worry about someone else all the time is just annoying.
Still, I think you should give the guy I mentioned to you the other day a chance. You know, the coworker of mine who I told you was pretty cute and would probably be your type? I ran the idea of setting him up with a friend of mine past him already, and he's totally down for it. He's free tomorrow evening if you'd like to go on a date with him. I've mentioned introducing you to him a few times now, and it's going to make me look bad if I don't follow through. He's really well liked in our company, and even the higher-ups respect him a lot.
I don't know. It's been a while since I dated anyone, so I'm a little out of practice. Is he a really talkative person? You know I don't like people who talk too much.
So what if he is? Well, you're so brusque and stoic like a man. You need someone chatty and easygoing to bring you back to earth.
I sent you a message more than 3 hours ago. Have you still not seen it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't check my phone. What did you message me about?
It's not worth explaining, so just read the messages already. I just said the weather is really nice today, so maybe we should go out and get a coffee and take a walk in the park together after work?
I'm so sorry. I've been in meetings all day.
Okay. Can I ask what kind of meetings you were in?
The last meeting was about how to approach welcoming a particularly important VIP client.
Okay. I can understand then why you may not have had the chance to look at your phone then.
I'll take a look at the message you sent me now. Oh, wow. Why is it so long? Why did you have to use so many words just to ask me out for coffee?
I like how this girl is very straightforward. She doesn't seem to like playing hard to get. After being with the girl who constantly had me on my toes for the past 3 years, it's refreshing to talk to someone different. Okay, sorry about that. Well, now that I've got you on the phone, would you be able to let me know what your response to my message is?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'd rather go and watch a movie. How about we go and see a movie together tomorrow evening? I really like going to the movies.
Wow, it is really nice that she just told me outright what she'd rather do instead of making me play some kind of silly guessing game. It's also kind of attractive that she was so absorbed in her work for the last 3 hours that she didn't even have the time to look at her phone. Okay, great. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow after we finish work then. The weather is supposed to be really nice again tomorrow. This is the perfect weather for taking a bike ride along the river or something like that, don't you think?
I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to hang up now. I can't be on the phone for too long. I have lots to do today.
Okay, I'll let you go. So I'll see you tomorrow around 6 p.m. We can have something nice to eat in the cafe that we went to the other day. Apparently their food is really good as well as their coffee. Then we can go and see a movie after we finished eating.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm a regular at that cafe, so I can confirm that their food is very good too.
Hi, Brandon.
Tiffany? What are you doing here? Have you been waiting for me? How long have you been standing there for? How did you know that I work for this company now?
We dated for 3 years, Brandon. We have lots of mutual friends. Just because you and I broke up doesn't mean that I'm not still in contact with them.
You didn't answer my question. How long have you been waiting here for?
Oh, for around 2 hours or so. I expected you to be finished at 5 p.m. What took you so long? Were you doing overtime?
Do you not understand that me not picking up your calls and leaving all your messages unread means that I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore? Why are you still so obsessed with me? Can you please just leave me alone now?
I'm really sorry about how I acted.
You said that before. But it doesn't matter whether you're sorry or not. What's done is done and we're over. I've moved on already, so you should do the same. I began seeing someone else. It's going really well with her, and I don't want to mess things up.
But you can't. I'm still waiting for you to come back to me. How can you have moved on when I still love you so much? Do those 2 years we lived together mean nothing to you?
It's been 6 months since we broke up. It's time to leave our relationship in the past, Tiffany.
Well, your family doesn't seem to think that our relationship is a thing of the past. I was just messaging your mom about how your dad's birthday is coming up.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. Why are you still in contact with my mom? And what does my dad's birthday have to do with you?
Your mom told me that she's hoping that you and I get back together soon. She said that she's rooting for me.
Well, even if you stay besties with my mom, that isn't going to change the fact that our relationship is very much over. I don't know what else I need to do to make you understand that. Anyway, I'm leaving now. I have nothing else to say to you.
Honey?
Oh, hey, honey.
Brendan, are you going to tell me who this is?
This is my girlfriend, Tara.
Are you going to explain to me what was going on just now?
That girl was my ex. She and I broke up not too long before I met you.
Oh, really? So are you saying that you moved on to me straight after you broke up with her?
It's really not as bad as it sounds, I promise. It was a very clean-cut breakup for me, and there were absolutely no lingering feelings on my part.
Are you sure that you were definitely broken up when you and I went on our first date?
Yes, I'm sure. I wouldn't lie to you about something like that. If you don't believe me, you can ask any of my friends. They all know about what happened with her.
So if you guys are definitely over, why did she come and wait for you outside your office?
She has a bit of an obsessive nature. You have no idea how bad she gets sometimes.
So you're saying that even though you're definitely broken up, she's still obsessed with you?
Her obsession was actually the main reason for our breakup.
Can I ask how long you were in a relationship with her for?
Just over 3 years. We lived together for a while as well, which is why it's difficult for me to get out of the relationship.
Oh, you lived together. It must have been quite serious then.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
How long did you live together for?
Around 10 months.
This girl might be a bigger problem than I thought. It would be different if it had been a short-term casual thing, but it looks like she was quite involved in his life.
It was when I was at my old job, so I had no idea that she'd figured out where my new place of work was.
So why exactly did you break up? If you were living together, you must have been considering marriage as well, surely.
Well, when we first met, we were instantly attracted to each other, and we were wanting to be with each other all the time.
Even if it is in the past now, it still annoys me a little bit to hear you talking about your feelings for her like that. I don't need any descriptions, so just get to the point already. Were you or were you not planning on marrying her?
Yeah, we began to talk seriously about getting married after dating for around a year.
I told you to spare me the details. So I guess she met your entire family and everything, right?
Yeah, my mom really doted on her. Their personalities matched really well, and they got on like a house on fire. She was always buying clothes for her whenever she went out shopping. My dad also really liked her. My dad loves chocolate, and she was always going out of her way to buy him chocolates from the specific store he liked. He still talks about her all the time.
You're going off topic again. Why did you break up?
I told you, didn't I? We broke up because of her obsessive nature.
Did you only find out about that after you moved in with her?
Yeah, she wasn't as crazy before we started to live together. So the front door to the building that we lived in together was never locked. But the rent was really cheap because of that, so we couldn't complain.
What does that have to do with anything?
She got really annoyed at me this one time for talking to a female coworker for too long. We had a really big fight about that, and she left saying that she was going to stay with her parents, and I stayed in our apartment all by myself. I didn't notice that my phone had fallen down the side of the bed and became disconnected from the charger, so the battery ended up dying. Obviously, my alarm didn't go off, and I ended up sleeping in late, which didn't really matter because it was the weekend. The whole phone thing becomes way more relevant later in the story, though.
Okay, keep going.
I'd eaten some really spicy food the night before, so when I did wake up, my stomach was hurting really bad. I went to go to the bathroom, but then I suddenly heard someone knocking really hard at the front door. I was preoccupied on the toilet, so I wasn't able to get up, but the doorbell kept on ringing. And then the shouting and the screaming began.
Was it her? Did she forget to take her key with her or something?
Yeah, she did. She kept shouting at me, asking why I turned my phone off while banging on the door continuously. I also heard her arguing with the neighbors.
Were they telling her to be quiet?
Yeah, they came out to complain about the noise, and she was really rude to them about it. When I was finally able to open the door, she slapped me around the face as soon as she saw me. And then she started accusing me of hiding another woman in there with me.
That's terrifying.
That day was the breaking point for me. I just wasn't able to get past that. And to make matters worse, all the neighbors on our floor had come out to watch at that point.
That must have been so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? At first I actually blamed myself for not knowing where my phone was. I didn't remember turning it off, but I started thinking that maybe I did. But then I thought, why do I need to get put up with getting slapped in the face by this woman in front of all of my neighbors?
Yeah, you didn't even do anything wrong in that situation.
Exactly. I didn't do anything. It was all in her head. All I did was have a 5-minute conversation with a female coworker about work, and she let her imagination run with her and got disproportionately mad at me. When I finally put my phone on to charge and it turned back on, I saw that I had a grand total of 152 missed calls from her just from that one night.
Oh my goodness, she's unhinged. Was that the first time she'd done something like that?
It was the first time she'd ever done something that extreme, but it was enough for me to realize that I didn't want to be with her anymore. It made me worried about what she might be capable of if I set a foot wrong around her, and I didn't want to be walking on eggshells around her in my own home. I made up my mind then and there that our relationship was well and truly over. My mom and the rest of the family all made a huge fuss after finding out that I'd broken up with her. My mom interpreted her obsession as nothing more than a care for me, and she thought I had hugely overreacted.
I guess she must be really obsessed seeing how she came to find you today, even though you guys have already been broken up for a while.
Well, after we had that huge fight and she left in a rage, I called her home phone and her parents answered and apologized profusely on her behalf after finding out what had happened.
I suppose you never know these things about a person unless you live with them, I suppose.
I didn't expect to see her back here because after she found out that I'd called her parents, she got really mad and started screaming at me and crying hysterically. Then she went off to France to stay with her aunt who lives there.
It's not that weird that she's back after 6 months. France may be halfway across the world, but it's not another planet. She could easily have got a plane back here at any time.
It seemed like she'd gone there with the intention of studying a master's or something. That's why I was so surprised to see her back so early.
I can't believe you're gonna be getting married. I was so excited when I received the invitation.
I think you're probably more excited than I am. Along with my parents, they're so relieved that I finally found someone they approve of. They were starting to get worried that I'd never find someone since I'm 35 already. I'm doing this more for my parents' sake than for mine.
There's no need to hide your feelings in front of me. I know you, and I know you wouldn't marry someone that you don't have real feelings for. So stop saying that you're doing it for your parents and admit that you're excited already.
You caught me.
Are you not bothered by the long-term relationship he was in before? They lived together and everything, and she was on really good terms with his family. Didn't you say that she came to find him at his place of work and caused a scene? Aren't you worried that she'll try and cause trouble between you after she finds out that you're getting married?
Oh, it's fine. We haven't had any trouble with her since then, and I don't have any reason to believe that he still has any feelings left toward her.
I heard that he even had to change jobs to make sure that she didn't show up again. That's crazy.
Oh well, it's fine now. The whole thing doesn't really bother me. I'm the one he's marrying at the end of the day.
Wow, it is so cool how you can be so calm about this.
Why don't you just focus on driving and we can talk later, okay?
It's fine, I'm good at multitasking. I'm not going to cause an accident or anything, don't worry.
I just feel a little uneasy being in the car with you because you're being such a reckless driver, just like your dad.
Well, he is the one who taught me how to drive, so I guess that makes sense.
But why does he drive like that? I fear for my life every time he takes us somewhere.
I guess it's because he used to work on a construction site quite far out of the city, and he needed to drive quite far on the freeway. He was always so desperate to go home and sleep, so he would drive as fast as he could on his way home. I suppose he developed the habit of driving recklessly from doing that.
Speaking of your parents, I'm getting really tired of running around going to party after party for this family member or that family member. We've only been married for 6 months, and it feels like we've already been to 100 of your cousins or aunts or whoever's birthday parties.
Birthdays are just a really big deal in my family. What can I say?
But it's not just birthdays, though, is it? Last week we went to a presentation evening at your nephew's kindergarten. I had no idea that I would be expected to participate in these kinds of things.
Don't you think it's nice, though?
Do you think it's nice?
Yeah, surely it's better for families to gather regularly and spend lots of time together, rather than never seeing each other at all except maybe for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
No, you're right. What am I saying? Of course, the whole family needs to show up to your nephew's kindergarten presentation. Of course, there needs to be a family party to celebrate your cousin handing in his PhD thesis. It's only right that we make a huge deal out of all these little things. Otherwise, what would we do? Not to mention, it's a given that we should have been the ones providing the food for your aunt's 70th birthday party. I was so inconsiderate thinking that it was silly to make a big deal out of these things before. From now on, I'll make sure to give them all the full importance they deserve.
All right. Wow, you've made your point. You can stop now before you start getting on my nerves. If we're gonna have to go, we might as well be good-spirited about it. There's no use in getting all upset now, is there?
Hi, Tara. It's me, Marcia. Hi, Marcia. How are you doing? There's something that's been bothering me for a while now, and I just can't get it out of my head. I wasn't even able to sleep last night because I was worrying about this issue. So I thought it would be best to bring it up with you first thing this morning. What is it? Have I done something to offend her? You've been married to my son and therefore have been a part of this family for 6 months already. But you still haven't asked me when any of the family's birthdays are. Why is that? Is it not important to you? It's something I never really thought about, to be honest. Well, I think that you should be making more of an effort to integrate yourself. I feel like it's your responsibility as the newest member of our family to familiarize with how things work here. Sorry, I'm not very good at paying attention to little things like this. I'll try harder from now on. If you let me know the important dates, I'll make sure to make a note of them. Well, it's the anniversary of my husband's father's death next Thursday. Ah, I see. Next Thursday. It's Sunday today, so that's not too far away. Well, we're gonna have a church service for him, so you'd better come along. It's a little short notice. I'm probably gonna have to work late on Thursday. Oh, it's fine. The service is in the morning, so you can come before work. I would still have to take half a day off to be able to be there in the morning. I really would appreciate it if you would tell me these things in advance. If you want to ask for a day or a half day off, you need to do so more than a week in advance at my company. Well, what are they going to do if you don't? Fire you? Well, no, they probably wouldn't go that far. Well, Brandon was able to get a day off the last time I needed him to only 3 days in advance. So I don't know why you can't just do the same. It would be possible if it was emergency circumstances, but I don't think something like this counts, unfortunately. I've never encountered a girl like you in my entire life. I don't know why you never asked me these things when you first married into the family. If you had, you could have avoided this situation and just taken the day off in advance. Is it really necessary for a daughter-in-law to know every single birthday and every single death anniversary of her husband's family? Yes, it is. You know Tiffany, Brandon's ex, right? One of the first things she did after Brandon introduced her to me was to ask me about all the important dates in the family so that she could note them down on her calendar. She even treated my husband's sister to a weekend away at a fancy spa for her birthday. She was so happy. She still talks about what a lovely girl Tiffany was to this day. I really don't know why you think it's relevant or appropriate to compare me with Brandon's ex. I don't know how she has the audacity to be bringing her up like this. I'm going to pretend that I never heard you say that, Marcia. Well, why would you do that? I don't want to hear anything about Brandon's ex, and I really don't appreciate being compared to her. She's just the ex and I'm the wife, so I really think there's no comparison to be made there. I think it will be best for our relationship going forwards if you don't mention her again. I don't think it's for you to decide who I talk about and who I don't talk about. I'll try my best to catch the beginning of the service on Thursday, but I may have to leave partway through if it runs into my work time. You need to be trying a little harder if you don't want me to compare you to Tiffany. If you keep falling short of my standards, I won't hesitate to bring her up again. Do you understand me?
There, I cleaned the whole bathroom.
Are you sure? Is it completely squeaky clean?
Of course it is.
Let me just do a little inspection and see.
I'll do it over again if I have to.
Seeing how nice he's being, I guess I'll put up with his mom for now. You've done a really good job with this. Come on and have a rest now and I'll make you a coffee.
Oh, could I have a smoothie instead? That would be really refreshing.
Yeah, sure. I'll make you one in a second. We need to talk first. I just got off the phone with your mom.
Oh, really? What did she say? I hope she wasn't bothering you too much.
She told me that I need to come to your grandpa's memorial service on Thursday morning and berated me for not remembering all the special dates in your family.
Ah, yes, of course. I have the morning booked off for that.
And then she suddenly started talking about your ex out of nowhere.
Oh, really? She did? What did she say about her?
She told me that I need to be more careful in the future if I don't want to be constantly compared to her.
Ah, yeah, she really liked the way that Tiffany would pay attention to those kinds of little things, and my mom's approval made her obsession with me even more intense. Don't pay too much attention to it. She says things she doesn't mean quite a lot.
Well, to me, it seems as if your mom had already thought of Tiffany as her future daughter-in-law and was more heartbroken with your breakup than you realized. I had thought that your ex was completely a thing of the past, but it seems like your mom doesn't think so. She doesn't seem to have any intention of being considerate of me at all.
What exactly did she say to make you upset?
There's no point in talking about it anymore. What's done is done. I just wish that your mom would not bring up your ex to me again.
I'm really shocked that she would think it's okay to talk about her with you.
I think she's getting a little too comfortable around me, and I don't like it. I think that was really rude of her. I also didn't like how casually she brought it into the conversation.
It's okay, honey. I'll talk to her and make sure that she doesn't do it again.
Don't do that. It's gonna make me look bad if she thinks I ran crying to you immediately. It's probably best to not mention it for a while. Only talk to her if she does it again, okay?
Okay, fine, if that's what you want. Anyway, am I going to be getting my smoothie anytime soon?
I'll make it for you if you promise to go and clean the living room as well. Hi, Marcia, I'm here. Brandon will be joining us after he finishes work, right? Yeah, that's right. He's doing overtime today. I brought some home-baked cookies with me as well. Let's have a taste. Here you go. Is this your mom's family recipe? Oh no, it's just a recipe I found on the internet. Although I think it is kind of similar to the ones my mom used to make. They're not quite to my taste. Tiffany used to make really good cookies that all the family loved. She used to make sugar-free ones so that my husband could eat them too. We don't want him falling off the wagon with his diabetes. Oh, I didn't know that he had diabetes. You didn't? Did Brandon not ever mention it to you? No, he didn't. Well, Tiffany used to always cook whilst giving special consideration to my husband's diabetes. You should be taking it into account as well. Marcia, please? What is it? You really don't need to constantly remind me of my inadequacy in comparison to Tiffany. Well, I told you that if you disappointed me again, I wouldn't hesitate to bring her up again. She was never your daughter-in-law, was she? She was just an ex. Even if she wasn't my daughter-in-law, I was very attached to her. Yes, I am becoming more and more aware of that now. But I still would appreciate it if you would stop talking about her in front of me. I'm not trying to be mean to you or anything. I'm just casually mentioning things as they come to mind. And they just so happen to be related to her. And as I told you, it's also a way to motivate you to do better. I only have your best interests at heart. Well, whether you have bad intentions or not, I'm telling you right now that I feel insulted whenever you bring this up. How dare you imply that I would insult you? I would never do such a thing. I just spent a lot of time with Tiffany over the past few years, so sometimes I just bring her up out of habit. What's so bad about that? How would you feel if I had an ex-boyfriend who had a really good relationship with my parents, and I kept bringing him up unprovoked and constantly comparing him to Brandon? You wouldn't like it at all, would you? I don't think there's any need for you to say something like that. This was just a way for me to get you to try harder to fit in with the way we do things in our family. I think I've been doing the best I can do considering how busy I am with work. What you're expecting me to do is to go above and beyond. I really think it's going to be hard for us to get along well at this rate. Well, I don't think I've been asking for too much at all. Well, I stand my ground in saying that you're expecting too much from me. I've gone out of my way to bring you homemade cookies because I can't make it to Brandon's grandpa's memorial service. And even then, you're not happy with my efforts and keep comparing me with Brandon's ex. This isn't motivational to me at all, you know. Instead, it's just making me feel as if you and I are drifting further and further apart, and I don't know how to fix this. If you keep doing this, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to carry on acting courteously towards you. Are you threatening me right now? You should know your place as my daughter-in-law and realize that you have no right to talk to me like this. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling before things get out of hand. I hope she's realized that this really is a warning and that she'll back off a little bit.
Hi, Mom. I'm here.
Oh, hi there, sweetheart.
Is Dad not here yet?
No, not yet. He'll probably be here around 9 p.m., he said. He should be driving over right now.
Oh, he's calling me right now. I'd better answer it.
You'd better tell him to hurry up. I'm sick of waiting for him to show up.
Hello? Yes, you're speaking to Brandon Thomas. Yes, Marcia Thomas is my mother. Yes, David Thomas is my father. Huh? Wait, what? What are you saying? This can't be happening.
What? What's happened? Why don't you eat something, Marcia? I really don't feel like eating. I've got my hands full anyway. Ouch, my back hurts. I really can't believe this has happened. Well, I guess we should have known he would meet his end thanks to his reckless driving. What's wrong with you, Tara? Excuse me? I know it hasn't been that long since you married into the family, but I would still expect you to show a little more emotion. You haven't shed a single tear. This is just what I'm normally like. I don't know what to tell you. But still, your husband just lost his father. Surely you should feel sad on his behalf, even if you don't feel that sad yourself. And it was so sudden as well. Your husband and I have been so upset. I did cry a little when I first heard. I'm just not the type of person who cries continuously over things. No matter how sad you are about something, you do still need to get on with your day. Oh, so you did cry, huh? Well, my husband's sister said she never saw you cry once all day. and she now thinks that you're a very heartless person. Well, I suppose you're implying that I have some kind of problem? I guess that's just another thing that I'm gonna have to work on, isn't it? Do you know what my husband's sister said when you left during her grandson's presentation evening at kindergarten? No. Enlighten me. What did she say? She said that she thought you were too awkward to be around and that she didn't like having you there. That's not how families should be making each other feel now, is it? This is why I feel like I have to keep bringing up Tiffany and comparing you to her. Anyway, there is no point in getting into an argument with you. It'll just make your poor deceased father-in-law upset. I suppose she is being reasonable for once. This isn't the time and the place to be picking a fight with her.
Mom.
Where were you? Oh, sit down and have something to eat.
Mom, Tiffany's here.
What did you say? Oh, Tiffany, I'm so happy to see you.
Marcia.
How did you find out about what happened to my husband?
Brandon and I have a lot of mutual friends, so one of them let me know about it.
Oh, yes, of course you would have found out that way. Come on in.
David was always so nice to me. He treated me as if I was his real daughter.
I know. He would be so glad to know that you've come to pay your respects to him. I've been talking about you a lot today, you know. So have all the family, so you've been on my mind.
Let's do a toast in David's honor. I brought some of this with me.
Oh, what's that?
I brought some of David's favorite beer for us to drink in his honor. I also bought some of the chocolates that I always used to get him every time I came over.
Oh, yes. We were talking about those chocolates just now as well. He would be so touched to know that his favorite daughter-in-law is bringing him his favorite chocolate to enjoy even in death. Daughter-in-law? She really is going too far. I'm going to have to keep an eye on her.
I thought you were going abroad to study in France. I was a little shocked to see you back here in the US, to be honest.
Oh, I decided not to study in France in the end after all. And I think it would be weirder if I didn't come to the funeral and wake of the man who treated me as if I were his own daughter for 3 whole years of my life.
I suppose you're right.
What are we going to do in a world without David? He was always so sweet to me. I considered him my second father.
Tiffany!
Brandon!
Are they hugging each other and crying on each other's shoulders right now? Right in front of me?
I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm feeling exhausted and all my muscles are aching.
The shower can wait. We need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean, about what? Do you really not know what you did wrong?
Are you really that upset about me hugging Tiffany at the wake?
How can you not see that there was something wrong with that?
I know that you're mad, but surely you can understand that emotions were running high at the time.
I still think I have every right to be upset right now.
How about we just go and have a rest now and we can talk about this later when we've calmed down?
You should be grateful that I waited until we got home to address this. You're lucky that I didn't cause a scene in front of your whole family. How could you so shamelessly hug another woman, an ex nonetheless, in front of me like that? And I also feel like she really overstepped some boundaries with the way she was speaking. It was really embarrassing for me to see your whole family fawning over her as well. It looked like you were a couple hugging each other like that, and I was just there standing on the sideline.
I know you're upset that you still haven't got my mom's approval yet, but that's no reason for you to get salty about this. You weren't showing any sign of emotion, and Tiffany showed up and started openly sharing in my grief, so of course it was natural for me to hug her in that moment.
Ah, right. So it was my fault, was it?
Well, to be honest, you really did appear quite heartless, not shedding a single tear for my dad. Even if it wasn't Tiffany, I think I would have hugged anyone who would cry with me in that situation. And anyway, you have to appreciate that she really did have a good relationship with my parents.
Well, how would you like it if the situation had been reversed? How would you feel if I had hugged an ex-boyfriend in front of everyone like that? You would feel uncomfortable too, wouldn't you?
Well, of course. Why would you, as a married woman, hug another man in front of people?
Well, surely now you can see why I was upset, can't you?
But I still think that you could have shown a little bit more emotion. I feel like being sad about the death of a family member is something very basic. Why can't you just be sad with me?
Oh, so have I fallen short of your family standards again, have I? Well, if you want somebody more emotional, maybe you should just go and get back with Tiffany instead. That's what your mom and your aunts want, isn't it? They consider her as part of the family more than me, don't they? Your mom made that very clear from how happy she was to see her. They won't be happy with any less than the ridiculously high standards she set, will they?
Can you just take a step back and look at the situation objectively for a second?
No, I can't. You're all psychos. You've all gone crazy.
I think it's a bit harsh to call your husband a psycho, don't you? And my family as well. You've really hurt my feelings. We're going to be living together for the rest of our lives, so shouldn't we be a little nicer to each other?
Who said that we're going to be together for the rest of our lives? There's always going to be a third person in our peripheral vision, and I don't want any part of that. That would just be asking for trouble.
I really don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Actually, I'm quite grateful to Tiffany for opening my eyes. I've realized that with your family, I'm going to be forever living in her shadow.
How many times do I have to tell you that it just happened because we were all feeling emotional? Can't you be more understanding of me? I'm still mourning my dad. He literally only just died. I told you just now, I would have hugged anyone who was willing to cry with me in that moment.
Even so, doing it in front of your whole family was extra humiliating. I'm sick and tired of this, so you can just go and spend the rest of your life with Tiffany and leave me out of it. I'm gonna serve you divorce papers, so you'd better be prepared. Hello? Hi, Tara, it's Marcia. Why are you calling me? What do you mean, why? Honestly, you really are the most detestable girl I have ever met in my life. What is the big deal about a mother-in-law giving her daughter-in-law a call? I didn't get married to Brandon just so I could become the daughter-in-law of your dreams. I also didn't marry him so I could live in Tiffany's shadow for the rest of my life. Anyway, just tell me why you're calling me. I don't know why you're taking this attitude with me. Is it a crime for me to call you to ask if you've had dinner yet? Do I really have to talk to you after the debacle I witnessed at the wake yesterday? What are you talking about? What debacle? Don't pretend that you weren't making a huge deal out of praising Tiffany in front of everyone. You even referred to her as your daughter-in-law. Oh, don't get upset about that. I just reverted to an old habit because I was feeling sad. I wasn't myself yesterday because I was mourning my husband. Surely you can understand that. Don't try and make excuses. You know full well what you did. It's clear to me that your whole family loves Tiffany more than they love me, and they would much prefer for me to get out of the picture and for Brandon to get back with Tiffany. It's obvious that Tiffany isn't just a thing of the past, and that she's considered very much part of your family still, and I won't stand for it. I've already made up my mind to divorce Brandon, so you and I would soon have nothing more to do with each other. Please don't try and call me again. I'm just going to block you so there will be no point. I think I displayed a lot of patience by not reacting when my husband hugged his ex in front of everyone at his dad's wake. I made sure to wait until everything had calmed down after the funeral to serve him with divorce papers. I would be lying if I said I didn't hesitate a little. There was a moment that I worried that I might end up regretting my decision in the future. But then I got reminded of how angry and disrespected the whole thing made me feel, and that helped to strengthen my resolve. It was so humiliating to be made to feel like a complete outsider by my husband and mother-in-law in front of their whole extended family. I thought to myself, I really shouldn't have to put up with having to feel like this. I deserve better. The moment the divorce was finalized, I felt like I was finally able to find peace.
Let's make a toast to your new promotion. Congratulations!
Oh, it's not worth congratulating me over, really.
I really do admire you, you know?
It's just a promotion. Anyone who works hard can get one at the end of the day.
Well, it's really more because I think it's amazing that you were able to carry on working without letting what happened with the divorce affect you at all.
Why should I let it affect me? I don't get why people always assume that going through a divorce is a really hard time. For me, it was the best decision I ever made.
You're just really good at taking things in your stride. I don't know how you do it.
That's just what I'm like. I've never seen the use in wallowing in self-pity. The most practical thing to do is just move on with your life.
I wish I could be more like you.
There is one thing that I am curious about, though. I do want to know whether my ex and his ex got back together or not. Since you're his coworker, you should probably know, right?
Yeah, they did get back together in the end. I heard they just got married.
Wow. I can't say I'm surprised, but it does seem a little shameless for them to have done it within a year of the divorce, don't you think?
You really dodged a bullet there. She really is a little extreme with her obsession. Less than a week after your divorce was finalized, she was showing up at her company 3 times a week to bring him a homemade packed lunch.
Seriously?
Yeah. They ended up getting married just last month.
Well, I wish them all the best in their marriage that's doomed to fail. Oh, well, this is a little awkward.
Oh, hi, Tara. It's been a while.
I didn't expect to see you here. It makes it all the more uncomfortable because this is the place we had our first date in. Are you having dinner here?
Yeah, I'm having one of their rice bowls.
Are you here all by yourself?
Yeah, I am.
Surely you should still be in the honeymoon phase of your marriage. Why are you out eating dinner all alone?
Are you here to eat as well? Or did you just come to grab a coffee?
I was just passing by on my way back from the library and thought I'd grab a bite.
Why don't we eat together, for old time's sake? Eating dinner alone is a little depressing.
I'm good, thanks. I think I'll pass.
Oh, come on, I gave you so much alimony. The least you can do is sit and eat with me for a little while?
He really doesn't look too great, and I'm curious as to whether something has happened. But I'm also still a little hesitant to talk to him.
So maybe about 2 months into our marriage, she got a call from the guy she dated after we broke up the first time, saying that his mom had passed away, and she had the audacity to ask me to come with her to the funeral. I was really taken aback.
So now you know how I felt 2 years ago. It's humiliating, isn't it? Did you go with her?
Yeah, I did. I figured it would be better than letting her go by herself. She was crying her eyes out and reminiscing about this lady as if she had been her actual mother.
I guess she acts like this in every relationship, huh?
It got worse from there. Even though she dated him for less than a year, it was as if she had been married into the family. He was his parents' only son and still wasn't married, and all of his family had been wanting him to get married to her, which they made really obvious at the wake. I mean, how do you think that made me feel?
I think I can hazard a guess as to how that might feel. But anyway, keep going. This story is becoming very entertaining.
She kept saying that she didn't know what to do now that the wonderful lady who treated her as if she were her own daughter was gone. I don't know why she was saying that when her actual mother-in-law, who dotes on her, is still very much alive and kicking. When I pointed that out to her, she just kept saying that she's an empath and she can't help but get upset when other people are upset, and she asked me if I could be more understanding of her.
Looks like your family weren't as special to her as you had thought, huh?
So I told her then that my mom and I want someone who puts their all into getting on well with my family, not someone who shares her affections equally with everyone she's ever been acquainted with. Even when I openly expressed discomfort with how she was acting with her ex and his family, she said it was just in her nature to be caring towards everyone and she couldn't help it.
Well, I guess if it's in her nature, there's no point in trying to change her, is there?
We fought about this for days on end afterwards. And then when we were in the middle of a conversation, she got a call from some other guy.
Who was it this time?
It was a guy she works with who is a single dad. He said that his daughter was going on a picnic with her classmates, and he had tried to make her some homemade cupcakes to take with her, but he messed up really bad. He asked if she could help him out somehow, and she just immediately cut off the conversation she was having with me and went out.
She went to help him bake cupcakes?
Yep. She just wordlessly grabbed a bunch of ingredients from the cupboard and went to his house to help him make a fresh batch. She ended up coming back late, so she didn't even have time to make me dinner.
Oh, you poor thing. So did she not make you dinner again today? Is that why you're here eating dinner by yourself? Has she gone out to help some other poor soul in need?
Yep, you got it. This time it's a young guy who just started out at her company. This is his first time living alone, so he asked her to come and help him buy some essential stuff for his new apartment.
Oh, you must be so happy to have married such a lovely woman who could never ignore a friend in need.
Of course I'm not happy. Nobody in my situation would be.
I bet your mom is hating it too.
My mom has given up on her already. She spends more time fussing over my other holier-than-thou relatives like my aunt on my dad's side instead of paying attention to my mom.
Shouldn't your mom still be happy that she's getting involved with the family somehow?
No, she's not. It turns out that Tiffany is far from the ideal daughter-in-law she thought she was. So she asked me to try and win you back somehow. You never wasted your time spending energy on irrelevant people.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. This ship has long sailed. You should have been better to me when you had me. And so should she. She was always complaining that I worked too much and didn't make enough sacrifices for your family. You can tell her that I'm very happy living my life without having to see her face, thanks. You should just divorce Tiffany as well, and then you and your mom can just spend the rest of your lives being miserable together.
Why don't you just reconsider getting married to me again? We know each other well, so we know what went wrong before, and we can try and fix it.
I don't know if getting back together with your exes is your hobby or something, but for me, there's no going back once you've broken up once. I've already moved on with my life, and I don't have time to waste on the likes of you. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.